The English Riviera, Torquay. For over 100 years, one of Britain's favourite seaside holiday destinations. Home to some of the country's finest hotels. And this one.
Excuse me. I am slightly concerned I'm going to have a heart attack if I run that quick, you know? No, for heaven's sake! Oh, Nelly!
Welcome back to the Grosvenor.
Whistle, go! You're not hopping, are you? I'll disqualify you.
Still at the helm, manager Mark.
People don't have to go abroad for their holiday. We will bring abroad to them.
Long-suffering events manager Christian.
I think he measures up very nicely, to be honest. He belittles me once more. He can shove the hotel up his arse.
And unflappable reservations manager Alison.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No, that's what we're doing.
No, we're not.
No, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I'm not doing it.
Like the rest of Britain, the Grosvenor is fighting the recession.
The global credit crunch wasn't my fault. I was hoping that doing that, an idea would appear.
And, of course, manager Mark's come up with a plan.
I'm going to go for the more upmarket guests. Guests with money to spend.
All these posh people are going to come through the door expecting the Ritz. What are they going to say?
I'm appalled by some of the things I see.
One can't see very well.
We've got the name, the Grosvenor. It sounds posh.
You don't pronounce the S.
Grosvenor.
No. It's a silent S. Would you do something like that?
Do something like what? Don't talk to me. No, just leave me alone. Look, I need to get on with it. Look, I can't get on with it. Sod off. I feel that the hotel is broken. The finances aren't working. The staff seem to be lazy. Nobody answers the phones.
How can you say the staff are lazy? Some of the staff work their asses off. What are you doing?
He's putting something between me and him. I'm just sitting here.
Sweet tea!
Oh, no.
We've had that clock since the year dot.
Hang on. But when I walk round and I see everything that's wrong, that tells me the staff are lazy, because I am paying them to do the job.
Okay.
And if the job isn't being done,
Right.
then they're being lazy.
OK, so the staff that are lazy, why don't you say something to them?
Right, I'm not here.
It's midway through the summer season, and Mark's decided it's time to take a tougher line on staff management.
Everything seems very slow, and it isn't like bang, 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 you know? They're not running, they're just ambling about as if there's nothing to do.
Events manager Christian is top of Mark's list of staff needing his full attention.
On one of the seats out there, there's a pine cone. Why?
Where has it come from?
I've got no idea. It's on the seat. You could sit on it, and it's a pine cone. Unbelievable. OK, first of all, what have we got coming up?
Next Sunday, Sam and Paul's wedding.
And what have we got then between then and, say, the 3rd?
Absolutely nothing.
Right, OK, so there's no functions at all. So what are you going to do with yourself, then? No, because your next thing is a wedding, then, isn't it? A week Sunday.
If it fits in with the schedules, for me to have a couple of days off.
Right, OK. I think the relationship between Christian and I is slowly deteriorating. It's becoming more apparent that he's not doing the job as well as he should be doing it. And it's starting not to work, you know? Part of the future of this hotel rests on your shoulders. We need to have possibly 1 or 2 events every week,
yeah.
Right? And if they're not booked, we'll manufacture them, right? There are so many different things we can do that we can put on, you know, which will help this hotel survive as a hotel.
Events take weeks, sometimes months, to prepare.
Thank you.
Could be said he's handed me a poisoned chalice. You know, I think he wants me to fail. Because then, you know, when it has been a complete cock-up, once again, it's not his fault. Christian, is your fault.
Christian's day of reckoning is coming. I can't keep pandering to him. If it was a marriage, I'd be going to counselling by now to see if I could save it.
I should think we're having two weeks away, not 2 nights. We bought me some party clothes and I don't know about.
Is it all paid up and that, do you know?
I've paid a deposit, yeah. For the right hotel.
Alex and his fiancée Amanda have been together for 5 years. They are on holiday to celebrate Amanda's birthday.
39 years old.
Thanks. Thanks.
Right, is this okay for you?
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, wow, lovely. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, that was for you. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, my God, they are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, exciting.
Like it?
Love it. It's great.
Good.
Thank you so much. We do like to go away for our birthdays, and we do really like to go by the beach, don't we? So for Alex's 29th, which was a couple of years ago, I took him to Fuerteventura, which is a bit of a one-off, if I'm honest. It was going to be for the 30th, but I would have spent the money by then, so we thought we'd better do it for the 29th.
We like treats.
Oh, look. No, that's unusual. I ain't being funny. You normally get 2 or 3 in a hotel. Right, hang on.
You've got too many.
4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, we've got 13.
Cashback. Let's put some tunes on. I like my new stereo.
It's great.
It's our vacation stereo.
It is.
Love this tune.
Just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head and they keep falling.
Hello, Christian. I've got a Paul and Sam in reception for you.
Okay. Coming through.
He'll come through and meet you, all right?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
How you doing, Christian? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
You.
Come through.
Earlier in the year, Mark came up with the idea of running a free wedding competition to publicise the hotel.
Why are you nervous?
Just start. They're getting the better of me now.
Don't be silly.
As events manager, this is one of the functions Christian has been entrusted with this week.
It's not bad, is it? You walk in and the next thing you win a wedding.
My dress is beautiful.
Is it?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it is.
sure it
Beautiful.
is.
Giving away a wedding isn't as stupid as it sounds if you do it properly. Although you're giving them the food, which is obviously going to be the cheapest menu anyway, how you make the money is on the bar.
Said you've got the numbers now. How many in the evening?
It's a lot.
How many's a lot?
Definitely 100 plus.
OK, that's increased slightly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when we first talked, it was going to be 50 in the day, 50 at night.
Oh, good God, no. I couldn't get away with 50 in the night.
OK, that's fine. I take their vision of what they want and I make it a reality. My priority is for them to have a special day. And they do, on the whole. 4 o'clock, we've got the welcome drink.
Not Pims.
What would you like? Yeah.
I wanted pink carver.
We can do that. OK. What would you like as a starter? Just maybe honeydew melon?
What do you think?
Or would you like a soup as an option?
Prawn cocktail and a pate. As an option.
And for the main course, there's chicken, there's pork and there's lamb. Or duck.
Duck is nice.
Does everybody eat duck?
I don't care. I love duck.
Duck's good.
Yeah, I think most people would eat duck.
Duck à l'orange.
Yeah.
They are nice,
Yeah, definitely,
You know, my boss might kill me, but we can do that.
Just reading all these terrible reviews on TripAdvisor.
Well, what did they say?
We only stayed 2 nights. We did receive a refund after... Who?
Who?
Who received a refund? I haven't refunded anybody. They're lying.
Yeah, but you probably said they could have it.
No, not at all.
What? Who was it? What did they say? What was wrong?
So that is a big plus, and future visitors can at least feel safe that if they don't like the hotel. Oh. So they're saying on TripAdvisor, if you don't like the hotel, you get a refund. How can somebody say that? TV only had 6 channels. You know?
It's quite a lot, really.
How many can you watch at a time?
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
I'll tell you what, I think, never mind all the staff problems, I think we should carry out interviews for guests, right? And if the guests aren't suitable, they shouldn't be allowed to come. That's what I think.
You're not on here apart from 2 nights.
Oh, great. For 2 days I was off. I'm hosting. Do you know what? Communication in this place is...
What's happened?
Nothing. I was going to have Monday, Tuesday off. I'm hosting now.
Have you got anything planned?
Well, I did, but I'll change it like I always do. They all have time off. They all have holiday.
I was going to tell you, Christian.
Don't tell me. Ask me. I'll never say no. But don't tell me what I'm working.
What do you mean? This is a job. Surely anybody tells anybody what they're working.
In fairness, you didn't know if I had something on.
I was going to ask you. Not being funny, I stick up for Christian all the time. When he comes and shouting at me like that, you know, at the end of the day, I would have asked him, is it OK for you to do? He doesn't normally have Monday and Tuesday.
That's what I mean.
I'd say something, you need to seriously get a grip on it, because this is ridiculous, I'm afraid.
We need to speak to Christian.
But why is he moody? He's got a job to do. You pay him to do a job. Why doesn't he do it properly? God, dear, I can't believe it. If my staff are not doing their job properly, they get jumped on, you know, with the stock that they're carrying and everything. It's your money that's in the stock, in the freezers, you know.
Oh, that's nothing on the cleaning side. Have you heard? We've got our own toilet roll mounting. We've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of
Do you
toilet
know
rolls.
why? Because I think somebody put it on a standing order, didn't they?
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah.
They just keep delivering it. And we're now struggling where to put them. I mean, I can't pay the bills.
No.
And yet we can't store the toilet rolls. I mean, it's ridiculous. This year I needed to have the very best year, and I'm having the very worst.
What's happened, sweetheart? Can you give me a call? Or text me? I just need to know you're okay. I love you. Bye.
What's up?
I don't know. Well, my so-called partner has literally disappeared. He's not answering his phone, he's not answering my texts.
You're too soft.
Yeah, tell me about it. For me to actually let someone get close to me, it's been a huge, huge thing. I guess in the animal world I would be a swan, because apparently they have one mate and they stay without mate for the rest of their lives.
Boyfriend issues aside, events manager Christian is running out of time to come up with the new function that Mark wants.
OK, Courtney, cheers, buddy. Thanks. Bye. I'm not going to sit here pulling my hair out because someone says they want me to deliver something in a timescale that is totally unrealistic. I really don't like to fail. And I'm not going to fall on my arse for the Grosvenor.
But he does have one idea.
When Mark told me what he wanted, I just called on some friends and they organised a wedding fair for me. It's not really a cheat, it's management. It's called delegation.
All right, baby, you can come in now, yeah?
Oh, that looks lovely.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Right then.
Sorry about the paper, I had to improvise.
I love the paper. Oh, someone's been to Swarovski.
be? What you got in here?
I don't know what's in there.
I don't know. Something hearty? Oh my God. That is beautiful.
I took a risk, though.
I don't think I'll need any help with that on.
No, I think you might have to do it yourself.
Wow. Oh, look, it's perfect.
It's proper gangster, that, isn't
That is absolutely beautiful. Hang on a minute.
What's up?
It's 9:05.
Breakfast. Oh, sugar. Well, we've got 10 minutes to eat our food.
Well, no, we haven't got 10 minutes to eat it. I need my lip salve. I'm coming. Hang on.
I'm going about you.
Oh, shush. Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
It's only 2 minutes. Chill it, Winston.
Good morning, Grosvenor Hotel.
I've been trying to ring you.
I left my mobile at home, darling.
All right, come in, I want to talk to you. Come in here.
Where are you? Next door?
Yeah, right, bye.
OK, darling.
What's happening then? Any news?
Well, my partner... phone's still dead.
Should we just get leathered somewhere?
Yeah, come back in. I'll bloody leather in.
I'd send him packing if I was you, to be honest. You can't be doing with this. You could be going off all the bloody time.
I just need to know he's OK.
Christian's one of these people, he has highs and lows. One day he's like high, he's got a new bloke, or, you know, he's met somebody and he's all happy. And then the next day something's gone like horrendously wrong with the bloke and he's like, I don't want to talk to you, yeah, talk to the hand and all that. Yeah, all right, Christian, let's have a coffee and a fag and it'll be all right. And then we put the worlds to right, so to speak. Yeah, what are you doing about your events?
Got the wedding fair on Wednesday.
So have you got people just coming in like you're showing stuff and...
I've got the ballroom and lower restaurant full. There's going to be fashion shows, bridal fashion shows. It's all planned. It's lush.
Oh, hello, here we go. Lovely, thank you ever so much.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's
Lovely,
perfect, thank you.
Lovely. Our side plates at home are as big as these.
Shut up.
Great starter. What time's the main course coming out?
Tomorrow morning I'm having 2 breakfasts.
2 big breakfast, please. It's been quite an emotional roller coaster recently because my dad's just passed away, so it's difficult, you know, but it's just
you have good days and bad days, don't you?
Yeah.
So, which is to be expected, really.
Yeah. Myself and my dad didn't get on very well, unfortunately. He liked to have a bit of a drink, so he did, unfortunately, alienate myself and the family. And the last 5 years, I don't know what he's been doing, really, so he's been out of my life. What's the plan, Stan?
We are going to go and get the boat to Brixham.
I'm now recollecting a lot of the good times, good memories of a few days we spent in Brixham. I did think it would be quite nice to go and visit, just to relive that time. What's bizarre is I booked the hotel 4 hours prior to Dad passing away. It's just surreal why and how this has all happened at the same time. It's just quite bizarre, really.
It's like it's a fate thing, isn't it? It's obviously happened for a reason. It'll take me 5 minutes to get ready.
That was it. That was the question, yeah. So while I'm getting showered...
I'll be ready.
You can get ready, can't you?
I'll be ready.
You better be.
I've got to pay this.
OK. We've paid some of this. He came in and collected £500.
Yeah, we've paid 1,000. The bill was 2,300.
You're having a laugh.
He'll be in for his next week.
OK, yeah, we're going to start paying South West Water. So let me have a look here. Well, these are the ones that you haven't got to pay them all today, but these are the ones we're going to have to pay, but I don't want to pay it now yet. Do you know what I mean? So,
Oh, it'd be a fantastic day, well, you know, couldn't thank you enough for it.
I've done nothing, you've done it all yourselves. Cheers, guys, I'll see you Sunday.
I think the Grosvenor
has been heading towards an iceberg since the day I took it over, and I've managed to stop it sinking up until now. We're not paying the bills. I can't just let it keep going. Those days are gone.
With this duck à l'orange thing, £2 a leg.
Sam and Paul, competition winners. That's what they won. It wasn't my fault. I'm not making excuses. I'm the events manager. I have to take responsibility.
Because we're in such a serious financial situation, Christian, as sort of in charge of all events and functions, you know, he has to make that side of the business profitable, and it isn't happening.
That's what they want.
No, that's fine.
Blimey.
And then there was a wedding fair.
Yes.
Well, this is only a fraction of it at the moment.
Partially, yeah.
Yeah.
As if by magic.
Yeah. Basically, we got a phone call saying we want a wedding fair.
Okay. Okay. No, we want to promote it because we want people in here.
Yeah,
I'm just a bit confused, bemused and concerned. So what's Christian done then?
He phoned us up.
So he'd made one phone call? And you've done all the work? Okay. So...
It'll be fine. We've got good feedback, haven't we?
We've got very good feedback, people that are coming, so
coming.
yeah.
OK, well, you get a gold star. Let's see what Christian gets.
Thanks very much, Mark.
He'll be fine, he'll be fine.
Christian has made one phone call, and these people have worked day and night and put this
But
together.
when you say that he made one call, what do you mean? He made one call...
One call to one person that has set the whole thing up. One phone call, that's all Christian has done. I can't get my head round it. You know? This was meant to be Christian's sort of showcase, showing what he can do. We know the bedrooms alone can't support the hotel. We can't carry on like this. You know, Christian is going to have to shape up or ship out.
Hotel wedding fair. Thank you to everybody so very much for coming.
What's that noise? What's that singing?
Them down in the ballroom.
Amazing Grace.
Yes, it's wedding blah 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 blahs.
No, just grabbing some time at the moment. I'm just a bit mentally shot. Just something I've seen on the computer regarding a certain someone. He's actually saying someone. It's on Facebook. It's great.
I don't ask questions.
So...
I only get told what people want to tell me.
It will come to a head today. I'll just tell him to delete my number from his phone, completely and utterly. And stay out of my face.
Did you not see the
Facebook status? Christian has gone from married
to single.
Was he married?
And I
Who was he married to?
Again. Question mark, question mark.
Who exactly was he married to?
I don't know.
He's at reception.
What's going on? What's wrong with him now?
Would you like...
Stressed.
Yes, also...
Oh, well, aren't we all?
Oh, that's totally killed me. It's totally killed me this morning.
What? Hello? Stop.
What? So I've got a wedding fair on.
What's going on?
Working at the Grosvenor takes up my life. So I put everything into my work. And ultimately it's backfired on me. Because I haven't had the balance of a working life and a personal life. You know, although I've gone to work and I've done what I need to do, it has suffered a bit because my mind's been elsewhere.
Oh, wow, look at that one.
That's our signature cake. That's one we like.
Brilliant.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot going on down there. We've got a DJ, we've got live singers, got another limo arriving as well.
OK.
Have you looked downstairs?
Well, no, well, let's have a look then.
A lot.
Yeah. Is this the normal time of year that they'd hold a wedding fair? Because obviously we're in the middle of wedding season,
Yeah,
aren't
to
we?
be honest, they wouldn't normally.
So this is a first?
Yes.
Having a wedding fair in the middle of the wedding season. Well, let's make sure we get some bookings, because if we don't get any actual business, then it's...
I'm not going to get actual bookings today, because the people that's coming down here are brides-to-be. There's a lot of factors.
What have we got going out for us here, then?
Me?
Because obviously all the, you know, they're all selling all their stuff. Have we got, because there's some packs, what have we got in the packs?
I am here.
Mark is sometimes pig-headed. Yes, he is.
Because I don't have anything. I've got nothing in there, Mark.
So it's a copy of Bride magazine, and it's...
Which bit don't you understand? We've got nothing in there, which is why I'm down here.
Christian thinks he's right, he thinks he's right. Stalemate. Kick off. Why do you keep shaking your head?
No, I'm agreeing.
What are you shaking your head for?
I'm agreeing by shaking my head. We should be able to get...
Yes,
people.
Yes, Mark, I know, but we're not going to get them today.
Hello.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Christian.
Hey, Jenny. Silly question.
Go for it.
Can I be in this fashion show?
Really?
Yeah, not as a groom. I want to be a bride.
Okay.
Yeah?
We can do it. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Absolutely. Is that all right?
After Dad passed away, I got in touch with his partner, Iris, and she showed us some photos which I hadn't seen for a very, very long time. And bizarrely, there was this one photo of Dad. It was amazing to see him be,
He looks
so
very
happy as
young
well.
and carefree in the
young and
photo.
happy. Yeah, it was great.
And you could remember the time it was taken as well, you said, didn't you?
Oh, I can, because I took the photo, didn't I?
Can you remember it now?
I do now, yeah. It's only because when I stood there as a kid, I remember this massive wall in front of me. I reckon from here. It's here, this is it.
Do you know what?
Yeah, it is.
That is
Actually,
ringing a bell.
It is. That's it.
Okay.
I feel it's important to recreate the moment, you know, where this photo was taken many, many years ago now, just to, I think in my mind, just get some closure.
Well, if you stand there, but don't
Yeah,
step
go for
back
it.
too much. Okay, let's go for it.
Wicked.
Do you want to maybe stand that side as well, and I'll get that aspect of it from there?
Stand where?
Turn it David
Yeah.
Bailey.
Say again.
I'm turning into David Bailey.
When I saw Dad for the last time, I didn't know it'd be the last time I see him, you know. But when I looked back over my shoulder, which was quite poignant, and gave him a wave, he waved back, didn't he?
He did.
Which is nice.
And he was smiling,
Yeah.
it was good.
It's really special to have Amanda with me, you know, on this journey, because in all fairness, you've been with me for the past 5 years. You know all about the trials and tribulations of
Yeah.
me and my dad.
I do.
It's a bit tight, Christian.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
it is. I might have to go down and get you something else. Yeah.
It is a very pressurised job. Every so often, my alter ego comes out, you know, and we get stressed. So we have to let off steam.
So have you been here for the wedding fair then? No.
Just have a look round.
Oh, OK, all right. So what did you think then?
Yeah, nice, because she's getting married next year.
What about the Grosvenor? Did we show you what we do?
No.
No.
It's all to
Nothing
get
like that.
married somewhere else, really.
Hello.
I just got something else.
I thought I'd put my hair on.
I love you in that wig so much.
Do you?
I do. That is such a great colour.
It isn't our wedding fair. It's nothing to do with us. It looks like somebody has paid us to come into the room and host something that is alien to us.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
That's what, no, it's meant to be an events fair to sell us.
With the wedding fair underway, Mark's turning his attention to the next event on the hotel's agenda, the free wedding.
And they've still got to have a reasonable wedding, but anything you cut corners with this wedding, can you cut? Because we're not getting paid.
Of buying in the duck legs already done, because it's less time to cook.
Why are we giving away duck?
That's why it's so expensive.
Well, it's working out £2 a duck leg, which ain't...
£2? Have you ever seen a duck's leg? It's only a little stick.
Also, it's for the wedding at the weekend.
Yeah, duck à l'orange.
Well, I expect they are. It's
We've
free.
offered duck à l'orange when it's all free.
I know, don't, Nikki, don't even think about it.
Whose idea was that?
Who do you think?
No, it's not a question of whatever they want. It's whatever you want.
Even if you get
out of this, you know.
The budget range of the normal. It gets worse.
Certainly does. You want to ask what champagne they've asked for and what alcohol they've asked for?
Well, there's no alcohol included, surely.
I bet there's champagne included.
Don't tell me that there's wine included.
I bet there's champagne included as a toast.
Thank you to everybody so very much for coming. Without further ado, we'll get on with the show. Thank you. Christian is wearing style Christiana. Solly crystal embellished dress.
Christian is a nightmare. There are times that if I had a magic button and could just make him disappear, I would have pressed it.
Gorgeous organza detail with a lace-up back to really cinch in that way.
I can't see any of these women desperate to now get married here because they've seen Christian dressed in that.
Fantastic. Big round of applause for all of our models today. Thank you.
Do you want to sell the weddings? Ask them to come and see Gemma and... Gemma? Gemma. She'll take their details to get married here, to sell it.
Well, ladies and gents, welcome again to the Grosvenor. Thank you for coming to our first wedding fair. The one thing we do at the Grosvenor is do a very good wedding. We're reasonable and we are very flexible and adaptable to all your needs. We still have dates available for this year. It is doable. Thank you for being here and hope to see you in the near future at your wedding.
Who's a bride to be then? Is Christian still lurking about?
He's around somewhere.
OK. Do not let him leave the premises, please.
Okay.
I need to speak to him before he goes.
All
Don't
right.
let him leave. I'll be there as quick as I can.
OK, will do.
OK, bye.
Hello?
Hello, Mark knows you're leaving in a minute, but he says don't leave till he comes back and sees you.
Who?
Mark.
Well, tell him to hurry up.
He's literally just making a quick phone call and he'll be over.
All right.
All right, love.
OK.
Bye.
Bye.
Hiya.
He'll be here in 10 minutes.
I'm sure you'll have crap to say and just ruin my day for me.
For him?
Yeah, usually does. No, everything I do, he puts me down.
I hate confrontation. I don't like shouting at people or telling people off. It's very rare that I ever shout at anybody.
Oh, dear. You all right?
No, I need to go home and get my contacts out.
OK.
Not me being... But, you know, it's having a strop here. My eyes are screaming.
OK. All right, no, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yes, for you to say, I didn't fulfil the brief. You do, I slap you.
Well, no. What was put together was an impressive amount of people with a real... There was a real event there. I'll give you that. There was a load of stuff that went on that, in the time span, I was impressed with. Being a boss is actually a nightmare for me, but I can't do it without the staff.
So why do I feel like about it?
No, it's about...
I just do, Mark.
No. Christian had done absolutely nothing. It's just a joke. I mean, I've started to half tell him, but he's in such a strop.
He just does things on purpose. He's got his arse in his hand and he's in a mood.
Not being funny, you know...
Why is he at the hotel
I'm at the
with...
stage now where he's either got to do what we say and stop pulling faces. If not, he can go. I mean, what do you think? What should I say to him?
Really
No, but what do I say to him then?
I just feel that people are frightened to say stuff to Christian because they think he's going to have an hissy fit and walk out.
I think we should have a meeting with him. I want you there as well.
Mark! Don't bring me into
No,
it!
because I need to be straight with him. I'm not pussyfooting around anymore. I'm not gonna be nasty. I'm gonna be straight. Go and see if he's here.
Is he gone? Hello? He's gone.
Christian? Is he not in there?
Clearly not.
What time is he due in the morning?
I don't know, Mark.
I got to speak to him. This is honestly, this is a nonsense, you know.
I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. I know exactly what I want to say.
Carnage.
Grosvenor Hotel, can I help you? Yes. Were you told the wedding was Saturday?
This don't. I am going to go on.
OK, and this is White Doves.
What?
As part of Sunday's free wedding, a dove release is planned, and the dove man is calling to confirm the day.
I'll do more than slap Christian's wrist when he comes in, I'll tell you. All right, then. OK, thanks. Bye-bye. Bye. OK, that's people booked for the dove release for the wedding that he thought was Saturday, but he's heard nothing from Christian. That's what he said. This is...
Right, I know!
Can you scribble on a bit of paper? Because I need to have a meeting with Christian. I need to... Because I can't remember everything. When I sit with him, if you can just put a headline thing of all the things that we're unhappy with about him, all the recent cock-ups, Sunday wedding, freebie.
Duck à l'orange.
Instead of it being budgeted because it's free, it's just been given away the most expensive stuff.
That's your phone's down.
I'll just keep ignoring it. I'm not answering the phone today.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, absolutely. Take care. You too. Bye.
We have been uncovering a nightmare over the last few days. Right, OK, let me start at the beginning. OK, the wedding we're doing on Sunday, which is a confused free wedding, I didn't realise we're giving them duck and all the most expensive stuff as a free wedding. You know? It's, I didn't know that menu.
It is a small wedding, though.
Yeah, but it's free. I'm not getting a bloody penny for it. You know, at a time when I'm fighting for this hotel's very survival.
I know, but at the time it was done, you know, we weren't in this position that we're in now.
We were, believe me. I just haven't been telling everybody the position. You know, we've always been in this position from the day I bought this hotel. We've been in this position. You know,
I'm not a mind reader.
So,
I didn't know that.
You know,
I can't suddenly now say, well, I'm sorry, you can't have this, this, and this.
The wedding fair. The only people that weren't represented there was us.
Yeah, but I was down there.
But we still weren't represented in the way we should have been represented.
Not in the way we should have been.
The other thing, we have had people phoning up saying that they've tried several times to speak to you and you don't return their phone calls for inquiries.
If I get a message, I return a phone call.
What happened to the dove man today, then? Because he phoned up having a right go. Because he said he's been trying to get a hold of you for weeks and he hasn't heard anything from you. But that's what he said.
I'm not getting... Look.
Christian, you're looking at me all surprised. I'm not making any of this up. You know, I spoke to the dove man this morning. I had the conversation with him, you know? These are really unhappy people, you know?
You know what?
You know?
Do you know what? You can have my notice. I am being stitched up here.
Not at all.
There's a lot of messages I don't get that get put on a scrap of paper, and I never get them. I am being stitched up. I'll give you a month's notice. I'm being serious.
You're not obliged to give us a month. You can give us a week, Christian.
If I go, I've got 2 weddings coming up.
No, well, we can sort the weddings out. And we can deal with the wedding on Sunday.
It's not a problem. I'll deal with it. If you want to give your notice, I'll pay you in lieu of notice. You know? So... Can you put it in writing, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does it have what, sorry?
He's typing out his notice. I said we'll pay him his week's money in lieu of it.
Not exactly the best of days. Great.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. The cry is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
So we didn't go nuts then, he didn't...
I didn't get through my letter. It was just everything I came up with. He had, if you didn't know anything different, a plausible answer.
Christian, he's just a lovable character. Yeah, he's a pain in the arse, but he's just lovely, you know. Christian, personally, I don't think that you can be in a mood with Christian for too long. That's me. If you mark, you can be in a mood with him, period.
Well, do we now need to sit in this office and talk about who's doing what?
Yeah, we need
where,
to.
how?
Yeah, the first thing we've got is a wedding on Sunday.
Got a phone call off Christian. He said I no longer work at the Grosvenor. And I just went, no, what do you mean you've got to be there?
6 and 1, 61, 18.
I always will class Christian as a dream maker because he gave me my dream.
5 and 3, 53, claim for the house on 53.
Not you again.
Give her a round of applause. £20 for that very lucky winner.
Nothing's worrying me.
I said he was popular with the guests. I don't know. He just sort of went off the rail. He just like lost the plot, you know. I don't know what happened to him, you know. Just because there was a time he was quite good, and the guests loved him and whatever. The hotel isn't going to fall apart just because Christian's not here. Definitely not. I can do it, you know. I can do his job anyway if I have to. So, you know, him not being here won't be a problem.
The wedding day has dawned.
People panicking because words got round Christian's not here anymore. Oh, really? About weddings.
It's a nightmare. Nobody knows what the table plan is. Nobody knows anything.
We don't know where the bride's dresses are.
Listen, we're playing catch-up, but we've got everybody on it, and we're catching up.
Believe me, they don't want me kicking off.
The only good thing about today's wedding, right, is if it all goes horribly wrong, at least I haven't got to give them their money back.
I know, yeah.
The cake's crooked.
Don't.
I know it's sinking. It's the leaning tower of Pisa. When I looked from here, I thought it's not been put.
No, it hasn't.
All having duck, apart from one having steak. It's free.
Oh, no.
Steak?
Paul and Samantha have given their consent and have made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their love by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. And it is my absolute pleasure to announce they're now husband and wife together. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Torquay Council are here.
OK, I'll come round. OK, all right, bye.
Mark.
Sorry?
He's asking for 55,000.
Unbelievable.
The nightmare is getting worse and worse. I came into this summer with such huge debts, and the problem is now those debts are older, which means the people are shouting louder.
Basically breaking the law by saying, I'm trading and making money and taking money in the place, but not actually paying your bills.
I didn't say I wouldn't pay anything. I've won some battles, but ultimately I've lost the war. So I've got no choice.
The Grosvenor Hotel is entered in this year's regatta.
I am not doing it.
When you go on the beach, you don't always keep your clothes on. Alison, look.
No!
No!
So the rumours were true then?
Is Mark going bankrupt? We're fighting to carry on until we find a buyer. I just want to say thank you. And I'm sorry. All the different events we've been doing, this is really my last one.
Oh, I'm trying, I'm trying!
Oh, I've lost me out!
Could recently uncovered remains really be of our most notorious monarch, Richard III, the King, in the car park tomorrow at 9?